Oh, well. Oh, well. Oh, well.
Check.
Check.
Testing. 1, 2.
Ooh.
That's good. All right. What?
Oh,
We good?
I think we're good. I think we're chilling. Chilling.
Welcome back. Monkey House. Monkey House back at the house. Finally. After long-winded journeys. Here we are with BORK or
Hello.
Brock.
Hello. Thank you for having me, Mr. Dom.
Of course. Thank you for being here. Thank you for making the trek.
Oh, I feel so nervous. It's my first time being on a podcast.
But you're a cameraman. You lack a camera.
I do. I really do. It's my form of media and art. You guys are all doing the music thing, and this is what I get to do. So I like this a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. And now I'm doing this podcast for absolutely no reason. Yet here we are. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
It is a great time. It's fun.
It is always great being back here. I've been here so many times that I know your address by heart, which is great. If we need an Uber back and I'm too drunk to type, I can just kind of scream it,
Yeah.
and then somebody can just do it for me. So
Yeah.
that's fantastic. This city's great.
And you're coming from Lincoln, Nebraska.
Yes, we live in Lincoln, Nebraska currently, but that is TBD. So
You're considering coming to the city.
We're thinking about moving out here. Right now it's just me and Hudson at our house, but there's really not to do a lot in Lincoln. I mean, we have some great local acts, don't get me wrong, like the music scene's fun there and stuff, but besides work,
It's a small pond.
yeah, it is. There's a lot of countryside though. It's kind of crazy.
That cable's a little weird.
Check. Oh, that's way better. That's 100 times better. See, I don't use a mic on my stuff, so I'm out in the country just screaming. So, but no, it's surprisingly, like, if you drive through Nebraska, you really don't think there's a whole lot to see there. But
There is.
There
good
are
times
a lot
out there,
of,
dude.
There are a lot of like great little things around and about.
There's a lot of good little side roads.
Yes, there are. So, especially if you like birds. I love birds. It's a fun fact about me.
Like bobwhites
Yep.
and all the others.
Good old blue heron. You see those a lot.
All the time. No, we had a great time doing the music video out there and just being out in like real farm country.
Oh my God.
It was awesome.
It was so Marshall, Hudson, and I grew up about 10 minutes north of where the farm where we filmed at.
Wood River.
So yeah, and like just seeing you out there for the first time, and like all of our friends and Garrett getting access to that barn that we filmed.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, that like.
I mean, let's kind of elaborate on this for people that don't know the situation.
Yeah. So, Marshall and Dom are in Idol Freaks, and they decided to film a music video out in BFE, Nebraska, for their single that came out, and it was a great time. We all drove from Lincoln. They played the night before. We all packed our bags up and went out to Wood River for the night, and we filmed it all in one day and took some time. It wasn't too.
Well, we filmed 2 videos in one, like
yeah,
two separate
videos
productions.
in one day. Actually, 3.
Side of the road.
We did Side of the Road. So
Yeah.
we filmed the first music video, and then we did Side of the Road, and then we did the final one, which I'm really excited to see when that does come out.
I am excited to see that one, except we only got like 3 or 4 takes, and I was on my last leg.
You were trash. It was awesome. When Hudson and I watched the Idol Freaks music video yesterday, I looked at him and I was like, this is right when Dom started to get really drunk, and this is awesome. It was a great time, and we had one of our buddies come with too, and we're trying to hang out with him more, so it was kind of nice just to see him back in
Eli?
action. Yeah, Eli.
Yeah.
It was nice to see him come out too.
The high school boy.
Yep. But it was a hell of a time. Can't complain.
Yeah, it was a good time. It was awesome. No, and the Keps, they were showing us all their land and all their farm equipment, and they run this like just badass farm that's like full industrial grade farming, where they just have massive silos and
Yeah.
just equipment up the ass and how many warehouses and all this crazy stuff.
And they consider themselves like small scale, like it's kept family farms, but even to like, you know, there's some crazy huge farms out there, but they still farm a lot. They farm in
He
Wood
told
River.
Me 15 million heads of corn every season.
So 50 million.
50
million because they farm in Wood River. Then they farm in a small town called Bolus, Nebraska. My grandpa actually lives there. And then in Litchfield, which is another even smaller town, and then Hazard. So they farm all over like that western part of Nebraska, like midwestern of the state. So
that's good.
They do a lot of work, and they're some of the nicest people. Like I've known. Yeah. I don't know if you knew this, but their older brother, he was Hudson and I's high school choir
director.
For a year.
Yeah,
he's awesome. They're all great.
Did I meet him?
I don't think you met him. You met Garrett and Trevor, but
certainly, yeah.
And we hang out with them all the time, and every time we hang out, there's something new. Like they just like casually bring up about farming. It's so insane.
Yeah, some like crazy new technology that you're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, now we're doing AI application in farming.
Yeah, it's nuts. And their grandpa works with them too, and he's an older guy, so it's crazy to see like what he grew up with compared to what they have now. So wild.
It's pretty dope. Pretty dope. But yeah, so yeah, we fit in a side of the road in the middle of that day.
Yeah.
And I don't know, what was your take on that one? What's your take on your whole show as a whole?
So that one was interesting to me because it was the first.
Speak like into that.
Oh, and
into the logo.
I do ASMR too. Just kidding, just teasing. But no, that was interesting for me because it was the first time I ever had somebody on there, and I had some questions prepared, and like I was like, all right, I'm gonna ask, you know, this and that.
Well, you kind of had spitting on.
Yeah.
For previous one.
Yeah, but like that was more, you know, me yelling at them rather than like sitting in and stuff. So
sure. It
was a definitely a different take. And what I do with Side of the Road is 100% organic. So it kind of it was really good. I like that episode a lot. I like show that to people who haven't seen it before. I'm like, oh, this is one I did with my friends. This is one I did. But for me, like the whole component of my show, like that was a key component of finding out what I like. And I like organic, you know, predestined questions. Sometimes they can hit, they can miss. But like if you're just talking to someone in the moment, like I feel like that's when you do the best and you get the best work from that.
Totally.
So,
yeah, I mean, we didn't really prep anything for that.
Yeah. I had a couple of questions prepped, but I was like, I'm throwing these out. These are stupid. These are dumb.
Yeah, we weren't really in the mental capacity to like host a good
we had good DDs that day. That was awesome.
Yes.
But no, it's doing Side of the Road. It's definitely different. Like I could feel a lot of things like Marshall, and backstory if you don't know, Marshall and I kind of grew up with each other, but I could kind of really feel like when you talk about, you know, the entertainment side and like, you know, like, oh, why is Marshall on Instagram like sharing these stories and like doing
all
this
the damn time,
all the damn time, like, you know, hang up and hang out.
Yeah.
But then it's like, oh wow, like you kind of need to do that.
Yeah, it's like 50% of having a project is the actual project itself, and the other 50% is promoting and pushing and like new little videos, little clips, little posts, all this bullshit. Well,
and thankfully you guys have been doing this for a while, and so it's like if I have like any questions or anything or like comments or like critiques, I love it because, you know, I literally one day I was like, you know what, I am going to do this. I'm going to start today, and you know, just kind of figure it out as I go, and it's been working out great.
That's how this whole band stuff also started. Just one of these days, you know, it's like, fuck, I've been playing guitar for how long, and I'm just sitting in my room, like,
and you're like, what the hell?
Like, all right, dude, hey, I just met this guy, like, hey, come over, let's fucking today, you know, and then that's just how it goes.
And like, it's kind of crazy. I had Garrett, of all people, we were just talking about him. He sent me a Snapchat memory of Marshall playing in Hastings, Nebraska, with his old band that had Trevor, and then
the farmer brother.
Yeah, and it was like, wow, like,
and he was the drummer.
Yeah, it's just
and the original Spitting Image.
With the Nebraska boys, and it's just crazy to see, like, I mean, you know, not to kiss his ass, fuck you, Marshall. But like when I go to like if it's just me coming out to Denver, and if you're busy, or like if any of our other like friends in our friend group are busy, it feels like Marshall's kind of like a little rock star because he's so busy talking to people and like, you know, interacting with the different bands and like, you know, saying, hey, thanks for coming and stuff. It's really cool.
Yeah. And it's there's been so many evolutions of Spitting Image and different phases of all the bands that we're in, even though we're still like in the very young phase, not successful phase, you know, but there's like still so much lore up to this point, and it's just like it's going to continue to happen. I mean, like Spitting Image, for example, it used to be Trevor, Wyatt, Jesse, and Marshall.
Yeah.
And then those first three weren't able to continue playing with Spitting, and now it's like Cooper, Ethan, Davian, and Marshall. And it's like that hasn't even been like first version, second version. Like there's been so many versions in between. I mean, shit, yeah. I played for Spitting for a minute there.
Yeah.
I was playing bass. I've jumped in for guitar every now and then. It was like Cooper, me, and Marshall were the first iteration of the Denver Spitting Image.
Yeah.
And I was just filling in. And then Davian was like, yo, that was sick. And I was like, do you play bass?
Hey, can you
get in here? Because I'm trying to do other things.
Get me the fuck
Get me out of this band.
No, because that's how you and I first met. Well,
it wasn't with Spitting. Well, it's
no, but like,
with.
It's when Spitting was in that molting phase from Nebraska boys to Denver boys.
Yeah.
And we went on that mini tour.
Uh-huh.
And we played at Tommy's Happy Place.
Yes. You were with us the whole tour.
Yeah.
I mean, we started in Denver, but then we went to Omaha to play the Shakedown. Then we played Lincoln at Gotham.
They've rebranded so many times. I don't know that bar.
And then the Kansas City fiasco, which was cool. But yeah, I mean, you kind of just like roadied with us unexpectedly, and I was like, who's this guy?
And yeah, it was like a scene from Midsummer when you all like, because we all hung out in Omaha like the first night afterwards.
Yes.
But then when you guys all came to my house in Lincoln, like the Red Light Boys came out, like Ben was laying on the lawn, like just like, oh, I'm so glad to be out of the car for once, and talking to you, and then just everyone. It was great.
It's a good time. That was everyone's like first tour, basically, and it was just like basically just down the road, you know.
Well, it's so cool to like be a part of it too. Like obviously, you know, we're not playing, but like as friends, like helping set up, like, oh, we need someone to run tickets or run merch, or hey, can you run the camera tonight? Mm-hmm. Like it's great.
Well, I'm glad that you like helping, because there's also people that are just like maybe I'll go to your show. And then, you know,
it's definitely like that's a question I actually had for you. Like weekday shows, like if you're like, hey, like we're playing this venue, like do you really have to like, you know, that hustle versus like art kind of balance? Like how do you manage
for like a weekday
that?
show?
Yeah.
I was actually thinking about this yesterday, but I think there's only 3 reasons you're playing a weekday show. You're a brand new band that doesn't have any like pull to get like a weekend slot, and so you kind of just have to stick with a weekend show. Either you're on tour, and not every day is a weekend, so you gotta fucking play a Tuesday in Sioux Falls or whatever, and you're like just praying to God that there's 2 people there, or you're opening for a bigger act that can sell out a fucking Monday night, like in a theater, and that's a godsend, because that's like unspoken. I mean, not unspoken. That's like unimaginable in our level to be like, oh, we're playing a packed show on a Monday night, like as if, dude.
Yeah, no, because I mean, you know, being on the other end, because we have friends in Lincoln, they're like, hey, you should come to our show tonight, and me and the Huds are like, oh, like we're down, and then we realize, oh, it's a Tuesday night, and I got off work and I want to scream into my pillow because my job, I hate my job,
and I have to be up at 7 in the office tomorrow, so
it's like
and I get that. That's certainly understandable,
but no offense to the Lincoln people, like the shows in Denver are riveting. Like they are so energetic, in your face, and like
that's what I love about going on tours, that we're kind of able to bring the vibe of the underground to like the Midwest, and like to where I'm from, like Arkansas and like Memphis and stuff. Is like sure, they might have like good energetic shows. I haven't necessarily been exposed to something that really took me when I was over there.
Yeah.
That's what I found here in Denver, and I just, love to be a part of it and also share it across with different circles.
Mm-hmm. See, that's like the showmanship, and then the like performance itself. Like, it is just so like, hey, like, not only A, this music's really good, but B, like, everyone's getting in on it.
Mm-hmm.
There's one band in Lincoln. They're like kind of like a jazz fusion, kind of,
Mm-hmm.
a little bit of Viagra Boys here and there, and then a couple other elements, and they're called the Groove Lagoon. And
Oh, we're playing with them.
my buddy Matt.
Yeah, Matt. Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
Matt's
He
a
called
homie.
me the other day.
He's so cool, and his band is like, if he texts me on like a weekday night, or like if they have like something like they had like a album listening party at the Bourbon,
Yeah.
and Hudson and I were like, we're there. Like,
Uh-huh.
that's a good show to not miss out on.
Totally, yeah. It's like I can be hungover tomorrow. That's cool.
It's like, oh, that's totally fine.
Because like there are shows that are gonna be badass, and you're like, I'm going there. I don't care if it's Monday at 3 p.m. Like, I'm there.
Well, that's why I felt bad about when Pink Fuzz was in Lincoln, because they played on the first or whatever day it was, and that was after the weekend of like running around, and
that was after our weekend.
That Monday, like when I got home from work, I was like, I can't process a thought, and I went to bed and I like slept for like 13 hours straight till my alarm went off at like 4:45 the next morning.
Jeez, yeah.
It was brutal.
Yeah, dude, that was a long weekend.
That was
Yeah, I mean, that was like a whole extravaganza. I would have liked to have stayed to like be there and hang out with them and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, there's either the weekday show that you're like, this is worth it. Like, fuck yeah, it's like selling out. Like, it could be homies. It's probably not. It's probably some band that you love.
Yeah.
That's like selling out a theater. Or there's that weekday show that is like a homies show that's like, hey, dude, like, could you help? Could you like come support? Like, just show up and be a body in the crowd because we no one's gonna come.
We need this, please.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, mom and dad, can you watch my new YouTube video? Thanks.
Yeah. Do you guys want to watch my sick new podcast?
Hey, grandson, I watched your YouTube. Oh, geez.
Yeah. It's like, fuck.
It's like I thank you, but now I feel like the awkward, like, oh, when are you getting married and having kids? And it's like, fuck that, dude.
Like, hold on, I gotta go edit a video real quick.
I'm going through a quarter life crisis right now. I don't even want to talk about that.
Oh, funny,
man.
So what do you see for the future of BORK channel?
Well, I'm definitely going to continue side of the road. I like the nature element of it because there's a lot of saturation. I mean, you guys probably get that for like music and stuff, and there's a lot of
like a lot of different projects going on. Yeah.
And so there's like, well, what direction?
What's your shtick?
Yeah.
What's your gimmick?
And I think my shtick is like what I'm doing now. Like, I like it because I do actually have a couple of fans that aren't outside of like our friend group.
Yeah.
And that's so crazy. Like, there's one guy, shout out to the Duke of Chutney.
Duke of Chutney.
Yeah, dude, you're a rock star. He's from Canada. And I was like, how'd you find my page? He's like, oh, just was recommended to me. I was like, awesome. Thank you. Yeah. Like, this is great.
And he won the Aztec Death Whistle?
Yes, he did win the Aztec Death Whistle. He was AFK for a bit. Chat, that's away from keyboard if you're new to the stream. But
can you clip that chat, please?
Yeah, he won it, and he wasn't responding, and I was like interrogating everyone I knew. I was like, "Who's the Duke of Chutney? Who's the Duke of Chutney? It's one of you. It has to be you." And then he messaged me on Instagram. He's like, "Hey, that's me." And I was like, "You live in Canada?" And he's like, "That's correct." And I was like, "Oh, cool. Sorry, everyone, for the interrogation." I was doing bad shit to them. So, like, Marshall, I was like Black Ops 1, like terrorizing him in the cell.
What do the numbers mean?
Exactly.
Marshall. No, the fans that you don't expect really take you by surprise.
Yeah.
I guess. Because, you got homies and stuff that are like happy to support. You got some homies that are like, all right, I'll go to your show. You got other homies that are like, oh, this is fucking sick. Like, let me help. Like, you guys and stuff like that. And then you have, people that like run across you randomly. Like, either they found you like through some Instagram stuff or like through TikTok, or like they like came to the show because someone else was playing, but they saw you play, and now they're like, holy fuck, these guys are awesome.
Yeah.
And like whenever you have that interaction of just like completely kind of like a cold approach with somebody that fucks with your shit heavily,
yeah,
like, it's like it means a lot in a weird different way, not a bad weird way.
No.
It's just like new, because you're like, you owe me nothing.
Like,
and you like this shit,
like
okay.
when your friends show up and show out and like, oh, this is really good, like, you know, I really like this, like, it's always appreciated, like, hey, like, you know, thank you for taking the time to like listen to what we do or watch what we do. But yeah, when it's a random person like commenting on a video or like reaching out to you, it's like, whoa, this is insane. Like, thank you so much. Yeah. Like,
and I don't think that feeling ever like subsides, like regardless of whether it's like one new fan every 2 months or like 20 new fans in a day. And you're just like, dude, regardless, like, this is awesome. Like, I appreciate this so much.
It's like, Rayhan, I know he's like Cooper's buddy, but like we're becoming more friends. Yeah. But he made a Side of the Road reference yesterday, and I was like, no fucking way. Like, do you watch my videos? He's like, yeah, dude. I was like, oh my god, like, thank you. This is so cool. Fangirled a little bit over someone watching, but it's exciting. Like, it's exciting. It's a hell of a drug. Yeah. It really is. Like, weird. you're on such a high when you're like, dude, I have a whole Sunday night ritual when I drop a video, and it's just so great. Like,
what is it?
So I'm trying to get better about not shooting and editing in the same day, because it does become a lot, especially if I'm running around, like if I'm in a different like city or whatever. Like, this is different because like if I'm like, hey Marshall, I need you to fuck off for a bit while I, you know, edit this, like he understands because he does that own thing. But you know, when I'm back seeing family or stuff, like it's kind of like, oh, like, hey, like I need to stay here for a bit and edit this. But usually Sunday I'll upload the video, post it to the socials, and then I kind of put my phone down. I drive to Jimmy John's. I get a number 4 turkey tom. It's like a turkey sandwich. So good.
Yeah, I get the JJ.
That excellent. And then like I'll throw like a movie on. I've been on a huge like old like kung fu, like Sonny Chiba, Jet Li kind of movie.
Was that a movie you were telling me about?
Oh, Kung Fury and
no, the other one.
Black Dynamite.
That's the one, yeah.
Oh my god. Black Dynamite is probably the, like,
I just remember in one of your videos, he's just like answering the phone in the middle of a kung fu session. He's like, "What's that? What's up, ma? I'm in the middle of a kung fu section. What do you want?"
It's your brother Jimmy.
Your brother
He's dead, Dynamite. Scram! Get on, turkeys. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Yeah, he tells all his pupils, like, get out of here.
Well, it's not spoiled, but because we just said it. But in the first part, his brother dies, and the cop comes. He's like this old, like, you know, think of like a 70 Phillies cop from like a TV
sheriff
show.
Guy, like about to retire kind of guy.
Yeah, he's like, do you know whose brother this is? The streets are about to run red with blood, and you're like, oh shit! It's Black Diamond. He's just pimping, and God, I wish I could be him. He's so cool.
He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's why you got to get into kung fu. Elvis had it right. No.
I mean, my uncle does Krav Maga, and he's kind of a scary guy. So that's some
Krav Maga's intense.
Yeah,
it's like straight for the guttural.
Yeah,
shit.
it's like you're. This is for if anyone tries to mess with you, you're gonna
kill them.
Out. Yeah. I was like, whoa, dude, that's pretty nuts.
Yeah.
Man, no. What have you been listening to lately? I'm actually genuinely curious, like for music.
Yeah. Let's see. My phone's over there. Let's see. Let me jump over here. I mean, it's been a lot of. Well, Pink Fuzz has been dropping new shit all the time, so that's been fucking dope.
Yes, agreed.
I've been getting into like, well, obviously I like to spread my things out a little bit, so it comes with like, you know, listening to my buddies in Doghouse, or like I'll play some old Kendrick. I don't really like the new Kendrick stuff.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And then like other bands that like I would really want to play with that are like at the maybe next 2 levels from where we're at. Like people like Hello Mary, who's like a 3-piece of girls that do like some heavy prog kind of grungy stuff.
Were they on your story like a couple of
last year? They came through for UMS, and we got them on our story.
Nice.
They're pretty dope. I listen to like Travis Scott. I kind of like the more like trippy rap and stuff.
Like old, like kind of when Chance the Rapper before he fell off, like kind of like that psychedelic. Like
I never got into Chance. His voice is kind of in a weird spot, but I like like Kid Cudi, I love.
Yeah, yep.
And like the Jack Boys, and even like Kanye's stuff.
Dude, the new Jack Boys album compared to the first one, very upsetting.
Yeah, I started listening to it the other day because I was like, oh, this is sick. And I was like, what's going on here? Like,
Because the first one is like, oh my God, like that, like, what year did you graduate high school? Did you graduate
2018.
2018? Okay, so Hudson and I graduated 19. Like, our 4 years of high school, all of the rap from that era was just top notch.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
because it was like, they were like on point with like the production.
Yeah.
And it was just crazy soundscapes that they would make. It was awesome.
Like Travis Scott's production, Tyler the Creator's production is probably one of my favorites, to be honest with you, because that, like, yeah, it's edgy and stuff, but like the production and the piano on his first few albums are just like, Wolf is like guttural. Like it is in your face, but it.
Yeah, get the mic more like this.
Sorry, I don't use a mic on side of the road. We got to buy one.
Closer too.
Like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can get a little more ASMR on it.
ASMR on it.
Yeah.
Enunciate and dictate my words.
Yeah. I don't do that, but you can.
Sound like a total psychopath.
Recently, a big one, or two big ones have been Gojira.
Yes.
Sick.
Yes.
And I've been getting Cooper on it from Spitting Image, and co-host Cooper, who's never here.
He got hit by a bus.
Yeah, he got hit by a bus, and he's recovering. And I was like, while you're recovering, listen to Gojira, because he's literally Mario Duplantier, like the way they drum.
It's very
their
similar.
whole setup, like the cymbals they use, the kick pedals they use, the way they fucking do their double kick like stance.
Yep.
Everything technique, like he's literally like a spitting image of this guy. And Cooper's like never been into Gojira, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
He's a Neanderthal boy, and that's not a dig, but like he loves those like chunky, like,
yeah,
you know. But man, his drumming, what's his name? I think it's Ray Lutzer for Korn. They're kind of newish drummer.
Yeah,
he's insane. He reminds me a lot of Cooper, like when it comes to drumming. And God, like that, I went to the Korn and Gojira tour.
Ooh.
And wow, like Korn has to be one of my favorite bands of all time. Like it, hands down, like that's what I grew up with. My dad was in high school when Korn came out, so like
nice.
that just kind of like blew his head off.
Yeah.
And I remember just like sitting like in the booster seat, like flip through the CD book. I'm like, oh dude, we're throwing some Korn on right now.
That's crazy. And they're from like what, Iowa?
Slipknot's from Iowa, but Korn's from California. They're from like Bakersfield or something around there.
I get those confused.
Oh yeah, the whole new metal scene.
Yeah.
God bless new metal.
Yeah. What you been listening to these days?
Honestly, kind of winding down from the Megadeth kick. I, have made my route, like that was kind of my metal like eye-opening, like the different types of like, speed versus thrash and like, technical stuff, like because I had rock under the belt for a while, but like I wanted to get more like into metal because I've been listening to a lot of Max Cavalera of like Soulfly and Nailbomb, one of their side projects. That's some heavy stuff. Nailbomb he's nuts, and then Sepultura, of course, but which Nailbomb and Sepultura were my favorite bands when I was 3 years old. My dad said I was the groove and the hardest of them in Korn. So
never heard those.
There's a crazy, like, I don't even know how to describe them. Like I say like techno, like Rammstein minus the heaviness, but like they got like vocals kind of like Machine Girl, but they're called Mother Cell, and they're out of New York. And apparently when you guys went on tour, you played with another band that recently played with Mother Cell.
Was it Great Moogly Moogly?
Something like that. But like that's how that started, was you guys played with some band that played with them. And Jesse showed me Mother Cell, and I was like, oh my God, these guys are just nuts. Like they're like unlike anything I've ever heard of before. So I've been kicking them, and I don't know, I'm kind of getting more into like UK jungle just for like while I'm working, kind of like some ambient stuff, like
jungle, like house.
Yeah,
stuff?
like old like 90s like UK, like basically a Train Spotting soundtrack.
Very obscure.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I love some of that stuff, but
interesting.
And a huge Queens of the Stone Age kick, but that's been going on for like the last 8 years of my life. So
Fair enough. Yeah, same.
Cool. Oh, and Pink Fuzz. Wow.
Yeah, they're about to release, well, in late September, here in like 2 months. They're about to release their full length album.
Yeah.
Which they haven't done since they like first came out in 2018. Dude. And they got some weird tracks on it. They've showed me some of their stuff, like weird good. Like
oh no, I know.
You're like, this is Pink Fuzz. What the fuck are we listening to?
It is so hard not to fangirl over them, because the last time I saw Pink Fuzz, was at the Skylark.
Oh yeah, with the sold out one.
Yeah,
when they played with Sego.
And I got there, and like I was already late. We like had to stop every like 50 miles for like a bathroom break. I was getting really annoyed, but like my ride dropped me off. I ran inside with my bags, and like as I ran inside, they started playing, and I was like, God, like these guys just knocked the house down.
And that's kind of the perfect experience to have with them. I've also had an experience like that where it's like everything's frantic, blah blah blah, packed show, you can't move around, it's hot and sweaty, people are getting pissed off.
Yeah.
And like as soon as they like hit the first note, everyone just like locks in and just like goes crazy.
I'm grateful enough to like see them coincidentally, like if I'm here, they're like playing somewhere, or like, oh hey, Pink Fuzz is playing this weekend, or you know, that crazy thing.
And they don't play that often in Denver.
In Lincoln, when they did that thing where they played, were they supposed to play that night with you guys? Or
no, so we played Omaha when they played Lincoln, and it's like an hour away, and we were like, fuck dude, we should have lined it up. And they're like, it's all right, like we got our Wednesday off, so we'll still be in Lincoln, we can catch your show. And you know, the next day we see them, we have lunch with them and stuff, and we're about to load in for the show that night, and then one of the bands drops out, and I'm like, all right, real professional guys, fuck you. But we're having lunch with fucking Pink Fuzz, and I'm like, I mean, shit, you guys are all hot and ready, right? You guys want to jump in on this bill? And they're just like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, when I found out they're playing, I was like, oh my God, this is nuts. Like, damn, a Pink Fuzz show to have to drive 6 to 7 hours for.
Yeah, with Spitting Image and Red Light Ritual, it was like crazy.
Wow. How's Red Light going?
It's good. We've had a bit of an internal shift going on. The bassist had to leave, so that left the drummer and I, Ben. But kind of we took this opportunity to really restructure the whole situation.
Nice.
Ben has always been wanting to play bass because he claims he's a better bassist. He's already a badass enough drummer.
He's insane on the drums.
Yeah. I mean, Cooper's been having trouble picking up these parts. But we're getting him on bass, and he's liking it, and it's good. And then Cooper from Spitting Image is now playing in Red Light Ritual for drums. And then I just randomly found this badass guitarist named Jair, who's pretty dope.
Yeah.
And he shreds like, you know, like Ethan shreds, but in the style that Red Light would need.
Yeah.
So it's just like perfect. And then my sister Gigi, I'm trying to get her onboarded to like just take over the spotlight and lead vocal and the whole thing. That'd be fucking tight. Yeah. So I'll just be rhythm or whatever and hang out.
Dude, I felt so bad for Jair's girlfriend, because yesterday was the first time I met him.
Yeah.
And she came up, and I was like, you know, we're introducing ourselves, and Ashley sits down, and I was like, so what do you know about Chernobyl, young thug? And it just like slipped out of me, and I was like, dude, what the fuck? She thought it was funny,
but I was ready for it.
She wasn't ready for it. That kind of just off the block, like, you know, quick. Sometimes that shit just like, in my brain, I imagine there's like a little monkey who plays the cymbals, and the monkey hits the cymbals 3 times and then does a front flip and then hits the cymbals again. Like that just constantly, monkey house plug. That's just constantly going on in my brain though.
Yeah.
All the time. That's why working my job now, it's like hard for me to like, I fit in, you know, like I have friends and stuff, and I can make conversation, but it's just not.
Yeah, you're a pirate at heart.
Yeah. It's tough.
I feel that. That's how I felt in my marketing office.
Yeah.
Like a couple months ago.
Because they're like,
fuck this.
Oh, we're gonna go. You know, we're gonna go golfing a bit. Which golfing.
We have a corporate icebreaker.
Oh, God.
What do you guys like to do on the weekend?
Oh my God.
And everyone's like, I like to go cozy up and read a book. Blah 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 blah. And it comes to me, and I'm like, I'm usually just like, on some random back alley, just fucking
Yeah, just like
just breaking bottles
just
and
being scum.
yeah.
This total like, I remember I walked up to a coworker and I was like, "Would you rather be a wizard or like an ethically correct pirate?" And they're like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And I was like, "All right, like,
That's a fair question.
yeah, what would you rather be?"
Probably ethically correct pirate.
Honestly, it's a tough one, but I would say hello. It's a tough one, but I would probably say the pirate because, dude, being a pirate, if you don't, pillage and do all the other bad stuff that pirates do.
They're all right pirates, from what the tales have said.
Yeah, there were, but just, minus the scurvy, exploring all those islands. Like, you were literally just fucking around with your brothers, drinking rum, singing sea shanties.
Yeah.
Maybe mermaids.
Maybe.
I maybe would do it with the mermaid.
I mean,
Depends.
my favorite video game was Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag.
Yes, oh my god, played the fuck out of that game.
Played the fuck out of that game. Yeah. So I mean, I know obviously real life's not going to be like that video game.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But like it's going to be a lot worse. But like, it captures the vibe.
Dude, it was. See, yeah, that was a crazy video game. I haven't played a video game like that in a hot minute.
Yeah, dude, it's been a minute. Battlefield 4, Battlefield 1, all those things.
Dude, we play a lot of Battlefield, like 3 and 1.
Yeah. And everything just kind of right nowadays it's just weird.
See,
like, there's always a 20-minute update you have to do if you want to play a stupid little game.
You remember a time where you could put in a video game, you could put in a disc and the game would just fucking play?
We have that. I mean, that's why we got the 360 in the house now. I was like, fuck all these new consoles. I'm just going to get a 360 and
test. Sorry, that was me. I farted. Yeah, the 360 matchmaking and like.
Well, we don't have live. Everything's local.
Like I'm just saying, like in the time of it now, like that's a console that's held the test of time because you got split screen now. Like most games don't even offer split screen anymore, which is
terrible.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
Because it's all pay to win bullshit.
Yeah, it's like, if you want to play with your little brother, he's got to have the same console and also be paying for the subscription and also pay for the game again.
There's only one subscription I justify for that because everything's fucking subscription based now, and it's so annoying.
Yeah.
Like it is really, really annoying.
I mean, it's a tried and true revenue model.
It is.
That's
it works.
The problem, and it makes a lot of money. So
it's all thanks to video games too. That subscription based model. It all started with it was an Elder Scrolls game, the DLC shit.
Okay.
Because it all started with DLC. You could buy a horse for like $4, like a different like model of horse, and then people were like, "Oh, DLC could be kind of cool. Like, let's make it like you already own a car, you want a motorcycle, like that kind of thing. Like you don't absolutely need it." And then the DLC became, well, what if we added on to the game and now it's you have to subscribe to our inner game channel, our
little
pass.
Game pass, yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Fucking money hungry. I feel like Pearl Jam against Ticketmaster right now, just spouting off into nothing. Fuck.
Yeah, dude, it's rough. Anyway. Do you have any final questions? I think we're reaching like 40 minutes here.
Oh, awesome. No, I thank you for having me. This was a real treat and a half. I can't complain one bit.
No, well, thank you for being here.
I'm excited. I'm excited to film Side of the Road tomorrow. What time do you work tomorrow?
I work at 3.
We'll make something work. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. But, I think Marshall gets out at like 1, so there might be a little overlap to get all the monkeys in.
What time are you off?
Like 10.
Okay. We can make we'll figure something out.
That's like his bedtime. So
we can make Marshall stay up late.
Maybe.
He's tried and true in the times of staying up late and getting up at the ass crack of dawn.
Sure, yeah.
He's nuts, but yeah, that's all I had today. Thank you, Monkey House.
Thank you for having BORK. Please tune in to BORK channel, YouTube. Plug right here above Monkey, above Cornelius. Until next time, you come by every couple of months. Maybe you'll move here eventually.
Who fucking knows?
Who knows?
I don't know what's going on. Damn it.
Well, cheers.
Dom, that was so much fun.